Matt, I want you to know that I understand how much of a stress it can be to go on a trip to Yosemite, to enjoy the glories of the Great Lakes region, and to go on a work trip to Belize. So while you were unable to create a vlog last week, I want you to know that I understand, that I care, that I am still here for you. Last week I was busy not being in Belize and everything, and I was walking around our neighborhood and I noticed something peculiar.
Team tries to tout some popular
comes out this fall.
The current level, 300 in British embassies were at 3 different venues. He showed off some of the work.
That's right, Matt. Students are back, and since you and I have so much experience moving, I thought that we might be able to give them some advice for getting settled in a new place. My number one piece of advice is go for it. That's right, to get adjusted and find your way in this new place means that you're going to have to leave the comfy confines of your lofted bed and get out there and get connected. I know it's scary, but the beginning of the year is the best and easiest time of the year for you to get connected to what's happening on campus. As the semester goes along, people get busier and busier with class and life, and it will get harder and harder to get plugged into something new. This is the time of year when almost all clubs and groups on campus are looking to reach out to you, and almost all of them are looking to feed you. If you time your schedule right, you could go a whole month without having to eat dinner in a dining hall. One thing you could do to get connected is to make your way to Bread+Belonging, our weekly community meal. We get started this week on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock at St. Aidan's Episcopal Church, which is just across the street from the Engineering Center on the edge of campus by the football stadium. I can't promise that your life will be forever changed, but I can promise that we will feed you. And after dinner, a couple of old grizzled veterans of campus ministry will lead us in a conversation called What I Wish I Knew When I Was a Freshman. And so in one night, you will be fed and you will learn all the secrets about campus that takes most students 4 or 5 years to learn. But Matt, as you know, one of the best ways to get connected in a new place is to get out there and be a tourist. Get off campus and start to learn about all the places that make Boulder such a neat and interesting place to live. For instance, you should eat brunch at the Village Coffee Shop, because afterwards you'll be able to take your friends and embarrass them when they're outed as Village virgins and you are the cool person who knows about this island of reality in the middle of Boulder. Or you could join Lutheran Campus Ministry in Canterbury, Colorado this Saturday at 1:30 when we'll take a leisurely stroll up the first Flatiron. The Flatirons are, of course, the iconic rock formations that sit beautifully above your everyday existence on campus. Afterwards, we'll relax with some celebratory end of summer ice cream. We're meeting at Grace Lutheran Church on the hill, which is at 13th and Euclid, and then we'll head up to Chautauqua for our hiking and for ice cream. Finally, there is one more important way in which you need to go for it as you make your way on campus, and that is you need to go for it in the sense that you need to go to class. That's right, there's one statistic that is more closely correlated with academic success than any others, and that is attendance. If you just show up, you're much more likely to succeed academically. But also don't be afraid to be brave enough to ask or answer a question on that first day of class when everyone else is trying not to look dumb or figuring out how to get invited to a house party on the hill. Go ahead and go for it. That's how you're going to find your way in this new place. Good luck, everybody. I hope your trips to Target are fruitful and that your first few weeks on campus are full of life. Matt, know that I am praying for you, and I'm praying for some spectacular Belizean video footage. So until next week, everybody, go for it and have a great fall semester.